So, good day everyone. So, today I am going to discuss about the internet. So, the internet is defined as a worldwide network connecting to a million of computers via dedicated routers and servers. So, when the computers are connected to the internet and users could start sending and receiving different types of information. So, these types of information can be sent and received via electronic mails, emails, text or video chat or conferencing and computers, programs among others. So now, most telephone companies all over the world also function as internet service providers. So in the Philippines, the PLDT Incorporation, or formerly known as the Philippine Long Distance Telephone Company, is the largest network company. Smart Communication Incorporation and Digital Mobile Philippines Incorporation, commercially known as Sun Solar, are collaborating with PLDT. The Globe Telecom has acquired Bayan or Telecommunications, commonly known as Bayantel or Bayan, but no one actually owns the internet. Large internet service providers own infrastructure through which internet is delivered. So next is the internet now and then. So even though today's internet bears little resembles to its forebear of almost 50 years ago, it still functions in basically the same way. So the internet has evolved into something different from the special purpose we strictly use network its planners originally envisioned it to be. So the internet started from the Advanced Research Project Agency's wide area network, which is called the ARPANET. So this was established by the U.S. Department of Defense in the 1960s so that the military research unit could collaborate or partner with business and government laboratories. Afterwards, other universities and U.S. institutions were connected to ARPANET. That results in the growth of ARPANET different from everyone's expectations. So ARPANET then attained the name of Internet. Next is the internet today, still growing. So today, the internet connects thousands of networks and billions of users around the world. The number of internet users as of January 2018 is 4.21 billion, which means that more than half of the world population is now online. So the internet is open to anyone who can access it. So if one can use a computer and if the computer is connected to the internet, he or she is free not only to use the resources posted by others, but also to create resources of his or her own. Thank you.
So now, let's proceed to how data travels the internet. Data and information are transferred around the world through wired or wireless transmission media. Data is transferred from one network to another until it reaches its final destination. So how data is transferred over internet? 1. The data is broken up into bits of same size pieces called packets. 2. A header is added to each packet explaining where the data has come from, where it should end up and where it fits in with the rest of packets. 3. Each packet is sent from computer to computer until it reaches its destination. So the internet is based on packet switched protocols, and information is carried on in packets, which can be imagined as small parcels being passed from computer to computer. So let's proceed to circuit switching. Circuit switching is a type of network configuration in which a physical path is obtained and dedicated to a single connection between two endpoints in the network for the duration of a dedicated connection. So in circuit switching, it is used for connections that must be continuous for long periods of time, such as kanang mga long-distance communication, traditional telephone system, for example, kanang mga landlines. Muna siya example sa circuit switching. So next is the packet switching. Packet switching is the method by which the internet works. It features delivery of packets of data between devices over a shared network. So packet switching is the transfer of small pieces of data across various networks. So these data chunks or ang mga packets, kanang mga small pieces, it allows for faster and more efficient data transfer. Often, when a user sends a file across a network, it gets transferred in smaller data pockets, not just in one piece. So, kanina ang packet switching is kanang connectionless, whereas ang circuit switching kay kanang connection oriented. So, and a circuit switch network today, herein how data moves through the internet. Data is split into bits called packets. Each packet travels through the internet via a series of checkpoints. So mo to ganiha kato kong giingon sa katong how data is transferred over internet. Packet is transmitted over a network from one computer to another. They are routed through a series of interconnected devices such as routers and switches before reaching their final destinations. So next is the internet. The internet is a vast network that connects computers all over the world. Through the internet, people can share information and communicate from anywhere with an internet connection. So we all know what is internet naman, diba? So internet is globally connected network system that nag-facilitate siya og kanang communication and data services.
So next is an IP address. IP address or the Internet Protocol. IP address are the identifier that allows information to be sent between devices on a network, and it will contain location information and make devices accessible for communication. Next is router. A router is a device that connects multiple networks or subnetworks and directs the traffic of data packets between them. It acts like a traffic controller, ensuring that data packets reach their intended destinations efficiently and without getting lost in the maze of interconnected network. Next is modem. Modem, it receives information from the router, which then is connected to the internet server provider. So modem are an essential part of internet connectivity. Why? Because it allows computer to communicate with each other over long distances. Without modems, we would not be able to access the internet or use many other online services. Next is the internet server provider. It connects through routers which also connect to the LAN and WAN. As data travels, it moves from router to router to finally get to where it is targeted to be. So, ISP plays a crucial role in enabling our modern digital society. They provide the foundation for online communication, commerce, education, and entertainment. Without ISP or the internet server provider, the internet would be a fragmented and inaccessible network, and our daily lives would be significantly impacted. Next is how each computer connects to the internet with LAN connection. So all of the computers are connected to a router, which are connected also to a modem, then goes to ISP, which then goes to the internet. Next is www, or the World Wide Web. The internet is used for sending and receiving data. So the World Wide Web is like an interactive encyclopedia where you can learn about almost anything imaginable. It's a place where you can find news, entertainment, education, and much more. So the internet is the effective network. Yes, because billions of people are internet users, which we currently use today on a daily basis. Without the internet, we would be many steps back in today's society. So the internet is a global network of computers that are connected to each other. It allows us people to communicate and share information with each other, no matter where they are in the world. The internet is used in many different ways. It's up to all of us how we use the internet in a good way and in a good manner. Internet is very useful to all of us. Thank you for listening.